Hello everybody, it's Moysey89 here, and today we are playing XCOM Enemy Unknown, and this is the multiplayer. It's not the story player, but if you guys are interested in watching me do a story player playthrough, I am more than welcome to do that. But please show your interest if that's what you want to see. Leave a like, leave a comment saying that you'd like to see that, and yeah, I can work on sorting something out. But yeah, back to this. We're playing multiplayer. I'm playing against one of my friends, and just giving it a try out before, because I've only ever played it once before, so I wanted to just have a go and see what it's like. And basically the way it works, as you can see, XCOM is like a strategy game, but the multiplayer works. You have two teams. You can select your units, you can select the weapons, you can select their accessories, their armor, all them sorts of things. But they cost points, so each game has a point limiter, for example 20,000 points, and you have to buy all your stuff within them amount of points. You can't go over them points. I think it's a way to make it fair, so everyone don't just go, oh, I'll have the best weapons, I'll have the best armor, and then we'll just see how well we go. But the way I personally went about it, I picked medium range armor, and I went for more higher weapons, because I personally just thought that that would be the better way to go. But the person who I am against decided to go good armor, good weapons, but less units. But it was quite good. I enjoy this game. I've been enjoying this game quite a lot. I think it's excellent. I can't wait for... You guys must have heard about the DLC by now, Enemy Within, or if you haven't, I'm now telling you, there's a new DLC coming out for this very soon called Enemy Within. It's supposed to be massive. They've released the achievements already on Steam, and I can't wait to see what that contains. That'll be absolutely awesome, but there's still no release date on that yet, so it's just see it as it comes and taking it as it comes and stuff, and yeah, hearing it by the news. But as soon as I get any more information on this, I will post it up and let you guys know as soon as possible. But yeah, if we get back to the gameplay, you can see here I'm not using cover very well with some of my people, and but the person who I'm playing against, I think, is doing quite well. He's got his people surrounded at a good area. At the minute at this part of the game, I was feeling quite, you know, like I'm getting surrounded and stuff, so he's doing pretty well. What I do like about this is how they have so much stuff to cover from, and when you think you're 100% in cover, turn around and you've got someone who's shooting at you. But yeah, it's good. I do like this game a hell of a lot. The graphics on it are excellent, the story on it is excellent. It's just, everything about it's a really good game. If you like this sort of strategy type shoot RPG or whatever it's called, then you'll definitely be interested in this type of game. But if you're not, if you just like first person shooters and you don't like much else, then I don't think this would personally be the game for you. But like I say, keep watching this video, you'll keep seeing that you know what it's all about really. But at the moment I've just been slowly progressing my units up, making sure I use Overwatch a lot. Overwatch is a very good thing to use. It does cost a move, but it then means, for example, if I overwatch there on if I overwatch that unit, which I haven't, I've fired there, but if I was to overwatch that unit, then if anyone goes past within her sights, makes a movement within her sights, she will take a shot. So it's very good. It's a good way to keep into cover and, you know, keep cover down, keep everything locked down nicely. I use, you know, the saying is Overwatch is your best friend, because it is really good to use. One thing I did realise I was lacking in this game is I didn't have anybody who had a rocket launcher or anything, and I normally, in a story mode, I use them quite a lot, so I was, you know, a bit gutted about that. I should have really thought smarter and picked that sort of stuff, but I didn't. As you can see, that soldier there, currently on screen, is now holding one of the better weapons, a lot better weapons. Like, she was the only one that I really gave one of the better weapons to, but yeah, that weapon that she was holding is pretty awesome. That is shotgun that dude just used, and all the other weapons I've got are quite good, but that other one just does massive damage. It is pretty awesome. But like I say, for giving my people weapons like that, I had to nerf their armor a little bit, give them only the mid-range armor, but yeah, it's very good. As you can see on screen right now, I'm currently being surrounded. On the left side, they've got, on the right side, sorry, they've got two of their men. There's guy now surrounded me from this side, so at this point in the game I was starting to get quite a bit panicky, trying to lock down without dying and getting all that sort of stuff sorted out. Another thing that a lot of people might not realise is these cars are explodable. For example, if someone was to throw a grenade at it, it would explode. Like there's damage, environmental damage on this game. And some people don't realise that. When I first started playing it, I didn't realise it until the second mission in, and then you start to see stuff being destroyed and what have you. But yeah, it's good. I like, they've put a lot of work into it. You can see they've put a lot of work into it, and it's really nice. Have any of you guys seen the new XCOM coming out, which is the Bureau, which is based in the 60s? I think that looks absolutely awesome, and I'll be getting that. And can't wait for that one to come out, as well as the DLC for this, The Enemy Within. But if you guys want to see any gameplay on that as well, just pop a comment. I'm more than happy to do stuff on that, but I like to see interest in it. If only a couple of people want it, then I'll leave it aside. If a lot of people want it, I'm happy to carry it on. But yeah, it's all good stuff, I'm now trying to progress round, get round here so I can try stop him from flanking me and try get the attack down. I love that gun, so powerful. I wish if I had, if I had enough points, I'd give that to everybody. But the thing is, I wanted some of my troops to have a bit better armor. For them to all have that, they'd have to have the standard armor, which means I probably wouldn't even survive a full shot off of most people. So it is good. But the only thing that I found that wasn't too brilliant about the multiplayer is that can only be 2 players, like for example 1 versus 1. Well, from my knowledge it can. I had a look in the settings and stuff and I could find nothing else. And 1v1's always good, it's fun, but it limits it to a certain extent. Sorry about that, guys, bit of a brain fart. But yeah, you can only do so much with 2 on 2. It's fun, it's nice to play and what have you, but if they would have done like 4 teams, I think that could have been a bit more interesting. I understand why they didn't, because it would take ages with people taking turns and stuff like that, but I still think it would be worth trying or implementing. So guys, what are you guys hoping to see from this new DLC, Enemy Within? What is your primary objective from it? What do you really want to see in that? I think that'd be, me personally, I would like to see a lot more new missions, hopefully new stuff like skins and armors and stuff for the soldiers, and more story and stuff. But personally, I don't know what's coming. I know about as much as what you guys, but I'm just hoping and waiting to hear some more news on the release of it or what have you, so I can get in there. But like I say, as soon as I know more information, I will let you guys know. As soon as I get an update, I'll update all you guys. So, as you see on screen, I am still trying to counter Bruce's flank, and it's not going so well at the moment. I'm trying it, but you know, I've got one of his men down, so it's not going too bad, but I'm still feeling the pressure right now. In this part of the game, when it was live, I was really feeling the pressure. But here now, I'm just going to take a shot onto him. Did some more environmental damage, which I was on about. But yeah, it is a very good game. If you guys haven't played this before and you're interested and you're just wondering, oh, should I go out and get this? If you've got the spare money, I would strongly recommend it. But like I say, if you only like first-person shooters and stuff, I strongly recommend you stay away from this game, because it's not that sort of game. It's like about building. Like in the single player, you can build your own buildings, you know, you develop, you have your own engineers, you have your own laboratory, you know, it's not all about just doing what you're seeing on the screen at the moment. But like I say, if you guys would like to see a single player playthrough of this, leave a comment, leave a like, and yeah, I'm more than happy to do that. But like I say, I would like to see a little bit of interest before I progressed and made any more things. So that's why I did this multiplayer today, to show you guys what this is all about and to see if you'd be interested in it. But personally, I do enjoy this game. I think it's awesome. But don't forget, guys, if there's any games out there that you want to see on this, you want to see a playthrough on this channel, or even just a review, or anything of that, anything that can come to your head of what you think you'd like to see on this channel, just leave a comment, and I'll be more than happy to do that sort of stuff, because I need you guys to tell me so I know. If you guys tell me that you want this, I can focus on putting on that for you guys. But yeah, the fight is going on strong at the moment. As you can see, the bar's on fire from 2 different sides. Cover's getting less and less harder to find, and it's just getting a bit tougher as trying to focus down. But with this unit here, I'm trying to get back, because now I'm going to try to form a flank on Bruce as he has retreated into the backs of the buildings and stuff. So I want to try get a flank down, see if I can kill a couple of his troops or whatever before he realises. But we'll see how that goes. Here we go. He's hiding behind that door. Come on, what you doing? Here we go. Here's a grenade. So that'll do some damage. Like I knew that what I was explaining to you. Did you see all that cover? Now that's all disappeared. That soldier's just standing there, not behind any cover now, because that's part of the environmental damage. But I do think that is awesome on a game like this. If you've ever played any older versions of similar games like this, they don't have that, and which I think this makes it massive. Yeah, it's really good. To be honest with you, when I first got this game, I was pleasantly surprised. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as what it is, but you know, I do like sci-fi games, and I don't normally like strategy. I'm more about the FPS normally, but I did really enjoy this. So I reckon a lot of you could enjoy this. You know, it's just I do advise doing a little bit of research though, like I did before I get it. It's always worth doing research on a game, checking it out. But as you can see from this video, I think you'd be able to get enough of an assumption to see what it's like. Well, for the multiplayer anyway. But on the single player, when you do your missions, it's exactly the same. You just, apart from you can go on a rescue missions, you got to bring back VIPs or kill some aliens, and or there's been a UFO landing, you know, them sort of things. But it is awesome. I like how you have to research your stuff to get better weapons and armor and get your engineers to build stuff for it. I love the whole thing about the whole game. It all comes together nice and tightly. So that's what makes me wonder about the Bureau, the new XCOM game, because that looks a lot different. I don't think there's any building, you know, I think it's all about the in battle gaming. I don't think there's any outside of the battle, you know, like the building from this side of XCOM. I don't think there's any of that in the new Bureau, which that sort of worries me. But the gameplay does look awesome, but I wish there was a way just to see a little bit more. But we'll just have to wait for the next few days, give it a try ourselves and see what it's like. But 6 more days and then we should have that. But I can't wait for that. That would be awesome. But as you can see here, I managed to get a kill on one of Bruce's soldiers, because I got the flank around the back. I'm now attempting to surround him, hopefully gets another kill if possible. Yeah, there we go, there's another one down. So we're now getting into the thick of it all really, and yeah, he's now lost 2 of his members. As you can see, one of my members on the floor has been obliterized. The gun that soldier is now carrying is a very powerful gun, very powerful. I think this is his last soldier now, but that gun is ridiculous. It's just one-shot kill. The only thing is, I don't think the accuracy on it is too great, but I'm not 100% on that. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, we're getting towards the end of the battle now, guys. We'll see. I've only got 2 soldiers left. He's only got the 1. Trying to find him, and then I remember this bit exactly. I thought, oh shit, he was going to be behind the van. I didn't realise he was in that room, so I'm sitting there right now thinking, oh my fucking god, what is going to happen? I am going to die. Because as I say, that gun he is carrying is extremely powerful. One-shot kill on my guys. So, yes, I'm now about to take a shot. And it only injures him, which is quite worrying. So hopefully we can get this one in there. And that's it. we got the kill on Bruce as the end of the game, and yeah, I won. But thank you all for watching this. Remember, if you guys want to see more things like this, if you want to see more XCOM on this channel, playthroughs or multiplayers, leave a comment, leave a like. Don't forget to become a Moysey89 if you haven't already. But thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for enjoying it. And goodbye, everybody.